Um, this is my feedback from my presentation. I thought I did well because I did go into quite a lot of detail about some, but because I was nervous, I was kind of rushing and thought, like in my head, because my plan was to read all the key lines and all the titles, but when I was there, I just thought it's gonna go on too long, or they're gonna feel bored when I'm doing it, and I regret not doing that now. But I thought I did well because I achieved half my smart target because I went up a little bit confident, but I wasn't as confident as I wanted to be. But I didn't use all my description of each scene as I wanted, but I did show I had an understanding of the scene. Also, we use titles because when we create the title, it help to not just show you, but show the others your understanding of that scene. Because the title, the title is like a big thing. Like when you see that title, that should explain what that scene's about, and that's why I use a lot of them. Um, Also, for my key lines, that's why I use a lot of key lines like Is he diddy, like Isabella, because that was like a big line for that scene. It's showing that Dana doesn't want Dean, she wants Isabella, and other ones like I'm not gay. It's showing that he's still got feelings for her, but he's saying he's not gay. So it's showing that starting getting a little bit of mixed feelings for her because he's saying I think you fit as a lad, but I'm not gay. So to me, that's showing that he's ashamed to be seen with a lad, but he still fancies her. Um, my I thought I did have a good obstacle with Dean because he was gonna be like an obstacle because she does the mum does want Izzy, not Dean. But I'd have to change my super objective and super objective from I'll stand by her dot to super objective to have a daughter back, or to find out what's wrong with her daughter because she's not sure if it's her fault or not. I did make a few spelling mistakes, but now I will sort them out. Practitioners, I just still think from panto to that, it's a big difference because it's more natural, and I feel like I could use a stand a lot more. Like I could use the imaginary, I could not imaginary word. I could use the fourth wall and don't think of the audience being there. Like in panto, I had to, but also could use a little bit of the magic if I wanted to. Like think of that piece a lot more. Like if we might not have the set, so if I use that magic if, thinking that is that, that is that, that object could be that. Also, transgender is when a male wants to get sexually changed into a female, or female wants to get sexually changed into a male. In other words, they say like to me, it when I've read it on the, when I've read it and researched it, to me it's like a female being trapped in a male's body and a male being trapped in a female's body. Um, that is that is my feedback. I also know feedback for everyone else, like Ashley. I like she started how she started with and also I I like the link. She discussed the issues very well and a good distribution of Dana. Um, uh, I like how she went into how like the parents in marriage, how she talked about that, and details about like every line in there. She talked about it very clear, and she was very confident. Well done, Chubbs. And how you see like eye to eye on the situation. Nathan, I thought it was good because you're using like your pronoun. You're good using pronoun. How you was talking about it. And you talk about every character well. You could have talked a bit more about all the ensembles because you'll be working with the assembled characters a lot more, I think. But should make sure your video's ready. So like you had too much information on the slide, it was just distracting me. And you're reading off the paper a bit too much like that. And I felt you could use it a little bit, and I can't talk about it, but just use it a little bit, then read. And for you just amazing, but it went on too long. I thought sometimes you had too much information on the slide. You did go in good detail, good like pronoun definition. Used your quotes very well. Described transgender. Good themes. You did very well. Frankie Foy. I thought you did well because you put a few good key points in, but you started laughing a bit during it. I thought, come on, Frankie, get a grip of yourself. Use the wrong colour text where we couldn't see it on the board, and it make it even difficult for the camera. And I felt like there was too much space on the PowerPoint because you just put it all to the side, all the writing, and there's like a big gap in the middle and corner. You focus on too much on the paper, like reading off the paper. Like you had everything written down on your paper when you should just have little notes. There was too much for a title, like the title was just too big, and I was reading it, I just got bored after reading like a line of it. And I felt like when you was talking a few bits it makes sense, but you did do well to clear that up. Scott, there's too much information on the slide. A plain background, come on, and get a colourful background to catch our eye. The text size, the different sizes during each one. He was reading too much off the board, and it was showing we couldn't understand. You couldn't really see because you're speaking to the board. Just try to. You had paper in your hand, but you weren't reading off it. You'd fidget with like your hand, like move it around like that, and when you didn't, you have your paper go like start crunching it, and that was just very distracting. He said when Laura asked Dean to wear a dress, he was asked to wear a skirt. And some bits you did go talk dead fast, but he did put a good few points and you did talk what it was about very well and clear definition. Claudia. Alright, first one bad. You should have started off with what it was about because you just jumped into like I think it was what transgender was or what a pronoun is, and it's like wait, we don't even know what it's about yet, and we couldn't see some of the text because of the colour, and then you just dumped loads and loads of text on some slides, and it was just like whoa, too much. But you did talk nice and slow, and that was very good because we could understand details. Bethany, um, nice clear descriptions. You didn't not too much info. I like how you did use like the dramatic structure. Nice video, but bad thing was you did focus too much on the paper sometimes. But later on you did move that, and I was happy. Now that little diagram where you got it, was it? I think it was expulsion. That diagram. I thought when you used that, it was very good because I've never seen that before. That's my feedback box.